Hey everyone, welcome back to the Maverick channel. Now, there's a lot of things I do not understand, but the use case of multi-agent systems and autonomous economic agents, now that I understand. I can't put into context the magnitude of what is going on. Words cannot say it all, but sometimes you ask yourself, really? Like, is it only a few people that are aware of this in the whole world? All the venture capitalists that are there, all the scientists that are there, all the big companies, the countries in which these projects are based. Are we the only people that are aware? Is it just a bunch of people on Twitter, on a couple of thousand people on Telegram, and a couple of followers on YouTube that are aware of this product? It doesn't make much sense. Look, we have a company here, fetch.ai. And we have another company which is Cosmos. These are two separate entities built by different teams within the cryptocurrency space. Both very undervalued projects. When I say undervalued, I'm not talking about price. On this channel, I do not focus on the token price. We do not put the cart before the horse. We look at projects, we look at technology and how it's advancing, and then we try to see how we can have an opportunity in terms of growth. As these projects grow, how do we be a part of these projects economically? Cosmos is a very undervalued project in what it's doing, but let's package that up and put it to the side. We know fetch.ai always seeks out for partners that make sense for its use case. We have this article here, fetch.ai reaffirming to us that this partnership with Festo and Cambridge is still very strong. Let me read this first paragraph for you guys. We are incredibly excited to announce that we are collaborating with Festo and the Manufacturing Analytics Group at the University of Cambridge Institute of Manufacturing to provide research and recommendations to successfully develop a multi-agent system architecture for distributed manufacturing. With the use of our fetch.ai technology stack, including the Autonomous Economic Agents framework and blockchain in synchronized harmony, our goal is to transform the existing manufacturing control systems, delivering a scalable solution for the 21st century and beyond. Guys, Festo, Cambridge, this article is about those two companies, but fetch.ai has also partnered with, on top of all the other partnerships they have and collaborations, they've also said similar things about Bosch. Bosch is another huge company that fetch.ai has partnered with for the same reason of advancing this blockchain to be the dominant or to be the most useful product out there as far as Internet of Things and economy of things is concerned. Is not just about a race. This is about changing the very nature of humanity, the very nature of how we interact with technology. First, look at this conversation here between Maria Minarikova and the developer from Festo. Guys, this is one of the most amazing demonstrations, and this was done way back in March. This is one of the most amazing demonstrations of what the fetch.ai technology can be used for. This was even way before it was the way it is right now. Check this out.
Yeah, so let's play. As you can see here, we have 4 different robots down in the bottom corners of the video. Then there in the central part there is an MPS factory. The white one and the gray one is another process we model here in this simulation. And what you see now is the different agents are starting to negotiate prices for transport and production here. And now one of the left robots gets the order to bring the product from the one factory to or production step to the next one. So we now see how it got this order and is now driving to fetch the raw product. Which he got now, and now they agreed on giving this product to the next robot, which will deliver it to the second production step, and then there will be done something to the product, and finally we have the the delivery ramp on the right side where the product will be put. Okay, and there you go. Okay, stuff gets done to the product. Product is ready, and now it goes out to delivery. Yeah, that's all possible only through the Fetch framework. So thank you for this collaboration. I really appreciate it to work with you. And yeah, our next steps will be to port this to actual physical machines and robots. So we have a couple of robots and MPS factories in our lab now, and we'll start to look how things will work out in real life. So I'm quite excited to get on this next steps here.
Yeah, we're super excited as well. I mean, this is a cool video. I really love this.
It speaks for itself, guys. It speaks for itself. So let's read the second paragraph. Despite advancements in technology, the manufacturing industry remains rife with challenges and inefficiencies. Lowering productivity, utilization, production variety, distributed manufacturing is a relatively new paradigm proposed to overcome some of these challenges. So of course, in that demonstration that you just saw with Festo, using the fetch.ai agents, there was a couple of questions people had. Some of the questions were, if you see the full clip, that was just a short clip. If you see, some of the questions people had were, what is the marketplace like? What can these agents do exactly? How dynamic are they? But this was just a demonstration back in March about some of the use cases that can be built around fetch.ai technology. As we speak today, and a few months from today, maybe a month or two from today, things are going to be entirely different. And the level of sophistication that the product that Festo is building on top of fetch.ai will be extremely different, because we know in a couple of months the Cosmos network is going to be integrated fully to utilize its inter-blockchain communication standard, and fetch.ai is going to have built a wallet that's going to communicate properly and utilize all the efficiencies and all the technologies and leverage all the technologies on the Cosmos network, get those technologies, apply them onto the fetch.ai ecosystem, and allow that interaction of the autonomous economic agents with what the Cosmos network is providing. Guys, let's check out this other video from Cambridge University and how they were demonstrating fetch.ai and its use case in the supply chain. Guys, remember, this was way back. This was way back before fetch.ai moves fast, before it was the way it is right now. Enjoy.
In this demo, we demonstrate the feasibility of autonomous supply chain formation and tracking using a combination of multi-agent systems and the Internet of Things. The scenario showcases a perishable food product supply chain. 5 types of agents were considered in this demonstration. These are retailers, wholesalers, suppliers, logistic agents, and third-party logistic agents. In this scenario, the retailer agent procures a perishable product, namely beef, pork, and lamb, from the wholesaler agent. The launch button triggers the automated procurement process. The agent chat room on the right shows the negotiation process between the retailer and the wholesaler. It shows the status of the procurement process, such as the results of the negotiation, and the availability of products and delivery times. The portal displays a map to visualize the real-time track and trace of the transportation vehicle making the delivery. Below the map, we can see information about the transportation vehicle's ambient conditions, such as temperature, humidity, and light. These can be used to determine the condition of the product and even adjust its price. The user can access a delivery summary report after the delivery has been finalized. Data analytics and machine learning plugins can provide insights into the quality of the delivery service and the products themselves. This demo was produced by the Manufacturing Analytics Research Group at the University of Cambridge, using fetch.ai technology. The project has been funded by the UKRI Pitch-In project, which aims to facilitate knowledge transfer between industry and academia in the field of Internet of Things.
Another video that speaks for itself. So I'm not going to read this whole article. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video. But let's read this last part. What is the point of all this? First of all, let me summarize in my own words. We have multi-agent systems. These are things, these are technologies, these are ideas that have been researched, heavily researched, especially in postgraduate studies. Many papers have been written about this, and we understand. So someone asks, what is the use of a blockchain? Why do we need blockchain technology? Can I ask you one question? Why does Uniswap need blockchain technology? Uniswap is not Uniswap without blockchain technology. The very nature of Uniswap is decentralization. So it cannot be a decentralized DEX without blockchain technology. So similarly with fetch.ai, multi-agent systems cannot work without blockchain technology. They need a layer, a financial layer. These agents, to be able to dynamically and autonomously communicate with each other, they cannot be centralized, because when they're centralized, that acts contrary to their use case. It means the instructions come from one unit, from a specific entity, a specific stakeholder. So it has to be decentralized. It has to have decentralization. It has to have blockchain technology or distributed ledger technology. Of course, if you read up here, they've talked about one of the issues, as one of the issues is a lack of automated mechanisms to match suppliers and buyers. We understand the whole purpose. If you look at that supply chain video and you analyze the use case of autonomous economic agents, then you understand that these things can literally be packages of data, sorted data, that can allow any use case depending on what you want to do with these agents. If you want to track the temperature of devices, if you want to track decentralized finance, if you want to build oracles to make your decentralized finance applications more efficient, to have better price feeds, these are all use cases that can be automated. And that's why I always say that the purpose of fetch.ai is not only just building these autonomous economic agents, but is slowly evolving itself as the thing that's really automating everything within the blockchain industry, automating smart contracts, automating DeFi, decentralized finance, and automating other aspects, making it easy, being that killer app that's going to bring the so-called retailers into the blockchain industry, because everything becomes easy to use. So multi-agent systems offers a way to automatically allocate suppliers of services to buyers without the associated manual transaction costs. It also allows for decentralized matchmaking, reducing the power of platform providers in suppliers. Multi-agent systems take-up has been slow due to a lack of suitable infrastructure. Ultimately, the missing link has been the application of cutting-edge research in AI and the connection with the blockchain technology that helps us understand the benefits that multi-agent systems can provide within the distributed manufacturing sector. This collaboration will bridge these gaps, shedding light on the lack of current industry applications available to act as benchmarks to capitalize on the solutions multi-agent systems can provide to the distributing manufacturing sector. And then they summarize a couple of things here. Multi-agent systems to achieve distributed manufacturing. Utilizing multi-agent systems as a solution to distributed manufacturing will address the following: improve flexibility and computation efficient. Of course, we know that Festo.ai also has partnered with other data mining companies or data-based cloud computing institutes. And if some of these decentralized institutions combine their technology with what Festo.ai is building, it essentially creates these super agents, because agents are dynamic. They can be programmed in any language. They are interoperable with other chains. They are chain agnostic. So which means any other company or blockchain or non-blockchain, centralized or decentralized, can really infuse their technology within these agents and have all these use cases work for them and beyond. So we can see here number 3, alleviate concerns over the handling of confidential information and creation of bottlenecks. So guys, if you can read this article, it's a very, very interesting article. But the last thing I want to talk about is their collective learning suite. Essentially, machine learning, artificial intelligence, protection of data, being able to share data without while protecting the privacy of the, this is very important, the privacy of the owners of that data, and being able to collaborate. This will enable something called federated learning, where you have different organizations being able to collaborate and essentially utilize their data. Imagine autonomous car manufacturers having all this data that's only within locked in data silos within their ecosystems. That doesn't do much. Their cars are not going to really be able to be that efficient in the new world that's coming. If this data can be shared with other auto manufacturing companies in a way that does not infringe onto the privacy that these companies are protecting of their owners, of their employees, or of their own interests, this essentially creates an environment that allows us to accelerate the advancement of the human race in terms of automation, in terms of internet of things, in terms of creating smart cities. Because if all these devices, if my screen, if my thermostat, if my car, if everything, if most things in my house can communicate with each other, and communicate with other devices of other people in other houses, but be able to protect their data, their location, and their interests, that essentially creates a ripe environment for the development, for the ultimate development of smart cities, of Internet of Things, and of the economy of things, and also the idea of utilizing machine learning and artificial intelligence at its fullest capacity. So, to top off this video, all I have to say is that I don't think anyone out there truly understands the potential impact of this project, fetch.ai. But all I can say is that it's good that we're around to watch it. Take care, guys. Have a good one.